Whoever the fuck Fegwin is.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome, Fegwin. Anyway.
I may or may not have advertised it on my Discord.
Oh, great.
That's gonna go well. I'm sorry for everybody out there.
So, anybody who would like to subscribe to Easy Reaper.
So, MonsterPCGamer on YouTube.
Speaking of, I got 2 fucking subscribes this week, you motherfucker. I don't know what the fuck you think you're doing, but I'm gonna kick you in the nuts when I see you.
You are going to be recording before long.
Okay,
yeah.
So first of all, sorry for the camera. Mine's all jerky. They're real smooth.
Yeah.
That's because my stuff is old and I haven't streamed in 2 years.
Hold on. His is actually
look how
over here.
Look how.
Okay. His camera sucks massive donkey dick. Wait.
You realize you're quite off screen for me.
Well, no, he's in the far right panel.
Oh
no, yeah, he's to your
you're
left.
in the far right panel.
Yeah, right about there. Yeah.
No, you got me mirrored.
Right about there.
Yeah.
We don't have you mirrored, you twisted fuck. You have you mirrored. It's your camera.
No, mine's normal. Mine's normal. Yours is not. Yours
hey,
is a piece of
Snarly.
shit.
I'm not mirrored.
How you doing, buddy?
Oh, my left shoulder is my stairs.
Snarly, can I introduce Easy Reaper and DarkoDemon? These are their faces. This is the faces between the 2 people who torment me every time I live stream.
Here you go.
Yes.
There you go.
So pretty much, I guess welcome everybody to fucking Darko Monster Icy World first podcast.
Yes.
Pretty much the podcast is going to be a general bullshitting around of stuff that we normally talk behind closed doors with and behind underneath the bed sheets.
Wow, really? We're going to play What's Under My Blanket? All right, go ahead.
Yeah. What's under the blanket, bro? You never know. It's a surprise. Might poke you. But no, so pretty much what's going to happen is we're going to fucking talk. And if you want to listen, cool. If you don't want to fucking listen, go fuck.
Yeah, I mean, by all means, feel free to put something in the comment box in case you hit something.
Exactly, if you have a question.
In case we randomly and accidentally hit something you're interested in.
Do it. So,
good day!
I'm IcyCaress.
Did you just go Australian? Really?
Full time. Ignore these idiots. I do YouTube and community management full time. I'm also a full time idiot, and I love what I do, and I love people.
I don't even know. All right, I'm retired. I don't do dick. Here's a hint.
No, he does dick.
Well, yeah, just the one, the small one. It's not really a penis. It's more of a nis. We discussed this earlier, but anyway, no, it's wow. Why are we talking about me again? Anyway,
this is going well.
No, okay, so yeah, I spent a lot of time in the military. I did 20, and then I retired, and now I have a bunch of hobbies, and that is basically what part of this is. Part of this is just us all bullshitting about what we do, either as a job or as a hobby. So yeah, that's about it. How about you, Demon? What you got?
Okay, so hello everybody. My name is Demon Ripper. Also DarkoDemon, a bunch of other stupid shit. Demonic Uterus for a while. I am a fucking nerd. I work construction. And I'm working pretty much all the time I can.
He's the one that holds a little sign.
I do. I hold the sign. It says stop, and then it says slow.
You know, if you get the yield, again. You don't have to turn.
Yeah.
You need to get the yield sign. It's much less work.
Red light.
Yeah.
Green light. Yeah.
There you go.
Hairbrush.
Welcome.
I can hold up a hairbrush. No. So pretty much, I'm a big ass nerd. I'm into anime. I am into pretty much everything nerdy. Science, all that shit. Other than that, pretty much that's me. I mean, I'm fucking bored, and so we said, why not podcast? So pretty much introductions, that's it. I guess we'll start off with gaming. And what's going on with gaming industry, stuff like that. Are you guys anticipating any good games?
Good games.
Not really, no. I mean, Subnautica is releasing soon. That's like the only game that's coming out soon that I'm really excited for.
Mm-hmm.
But it is technically been out.
Well,
for
yeah.
2 years, so you know it doesn't really
Yeah,
count.
I mean, are they
Okay.
are they actually releasing anything extra?
Yes.
Well,
the
yeah, I
game?
mean, they added
so-
content over the last 2 weeks just about to finish a storyline off, so you know what the fuck is going on underwater. So,
One of the cool things is they've held back the final ending until the final release. So there's a rocket platform and a rocket you have to build to go to space. They've not added that yet. They're not adding that until the release day.
So that's like, so like it's still something for people to look forward to instead of just like, okay, so here's everything. Okay, now we're fully released.
Yeah, pretty
much.
So
I mean, if you've been playing it, I mean, especially like well, one of our folks that we all watch is IGP. If you've been playing as much as him, he's been playing for 2 years. I mean, he's done it all. I mean, come on. I mean, his people ain't seeing much. Even Icy played it, right? A lot.
Yep, I played it.
Yeah.
I've played it a little bit.
You're not seeing like a huge increase.
But I mean, that's the thing. On final
release,
Ark
did the same
he
thing
will still get 150,000 views of video easy.
Oh yeah, but
because
that's
people love it.
Oh yeah, Subnautica is a game you can get into. I actually, because I have the VR, the HTC Vive. I was looking into possibly doing Subnautica VR because I've heard that was actually quite good. But I might wait until the full release to see if I can play through 100% in VR.
Oh, there you go. Well, see, Ark did the same thing. Was out for 2 years in early access, then released. Now they added some content, but they didn't add like the whole final ending and everything else, to my knowledge.
But Ark, I don't think Ark really actually added anything when they did their like release. It was just kind of like, hey, by the way, everybody, we're released.
Oh yeah, that's probably true.
It was like a fart in a wind.
Yep.
It was just like.
Darko, did you set our timer?
No, I did not.
Alexa, give me a 20-minute timer. 20 minutes.
I had one job.
All the lights.
I had one job.
See, this is why you guys can't talk to my
other.
Alexa, because if otherwise, she would be going nuts.
Oh my god. Well, that's why I have my headset on, so you guys can't be like, yeah. So, but pretty much other than that, I'm actually really excited for Monster Hunter World. I've played the Monster Hunter games before. They are fun as shit, and it's one of the games where you can play by yourself, but it's so much better playing with other people. I mean, just playing by yourself, like you'll go through, you can solo pretty much the entire game. But playing with other people, it's so much better. So, yes.
Yeah, I thought he was, when he started talking about playing with himself, I kind of went out of the loop right there.
Drifted away.
Yeah, so, no, but I get that. But that released on 26th, but they pushed back the PC release date because, fuck PCs.
Why? Why do people... We're in a world of digital fucking distribution. Why do we have separate release dates? We had that initially so people could produce the games.
Yes.
Now it's downloaded. If it's delayed for one platform, it should be delayed for them all.
But here's the
system.
The problem is that, I mean, it's getting a lot better because the Xbox One, the PS4 have both gone to pretty much PC-centric parts. So even their engines are relatively similar to what would run in a PC. So it's getting a lot better, but it's still drastically different to code for. So, and you have so much other shit to worry about.
That it'll run the same. No, it won't. If you want it to look good on PC, you can't run it at 30 FPS. You can't run it at 1080p.
No, 900p.
Well, whatever the hell the consoles are running nowadays. Nothing against consoles. That's what you're going to get because you're playing on television, and that's how it is. But
exactly.
You can't just port that over. So I know why. However, you know what? I agree with Icy. You should have planned. Your ass should have fucking planned.
Yeah, if you're like, hey, we're going to release this.
A year? Yeah.
Yeah, if you're like, hey, we're going to release this, and then they're like, well, I think the same thing happened with GTA 5, didn't it?
Yeah.
GTA
5 was delayed by a fucking year.
Yeah.
Yes.
GTA 4.
Oh my god!
I actually bought a PS3 to play GTA 4.
That's the thing.
And then I deployed for a fucking year.
They did it to get people to buy 2 fucking copies.
I didn't get to play it. I fucking deployed for a fucking year. I come back, my PS3 is sitting there with GTA sitting on it, not even played. And what happens? Next week after I get home, they release it on PC. I'm like, I just bought it. It's in a box in my attic. motherfucker.
But
Anyway.
nah, it's overall it's yeah, no, I am very, very excited for Monster Hunter. Eventually, when it fucking comes the fuck out, I don't think we've actually have a set date for PC yet, but
No, it just
I
says
am
pushed.
I'm looking really forward to it.
Starry,
what else?
What game
What
are
else
you
do we
talking
have?
about that you played? And IGP is IG Paradise. He's an indie gamer.
Yeah.
Over on YouTube's. He's a popular guy. If you get
Mhm.
interested, feel free to go check him out.
What about because Easy, you played a lot of Assassin's Creed Origin.
Oh,
They
dude.
got that new expansion coming out, right?
Yep. We got hidden ones coming out. It's not the date's not set. They just said January. So I'm waiting for that. Now again, I've already played. I finished it with one character. Played it halfway through with another one. So, yeah, feeling the love.
Yeah. Well, now because are they still doing the fucking boss fights, but they're not like they cycle through or something, don't they?
Well, what they did is they did the god fights. They did you fight 3 of the gods, Sobek and Anubis and whoever else, and you get the special armor. Special, you kill all 3 of them, you get special armor. You get some special weapons and shit like that. Helps you out with the main missions. But most of the time you're already plus 40, so that's basically the end game right now. So I'm waiting for, and that's why the DLC I'm waiting for, because it's like when Wildlands. We played Wildlands, finished it. Next thing you know, DLC drop. Okay, some of us finished
Wildlands. I liked Wildlands.
No.
It
You
just-
liked
it was
killing
same,
your
same.
friends in Wildlands.
It was same. All right.
Are you
I mean,
kidding?
all the DLC seemed very similar. The driving was.
Okay, the monster truck
I
DLC
loved
for
it.
Wildlands was painful. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
Okay,
it was.
that
It was.
that was
Well, it
pretty
was very
brutal.
arcadey. That's the problem. It was very, very arcadey.
Yeah, I mean, I still had splashy controls and drive monster trucks around in the middle of Oblivion Forest. That was iffy. But the other stuff that they added, not bad. But again, it is what it is. It's an end game. Once you play the
pretty
game, it's like For Honor. For Honor, same thing.
That totally faded off of our list. Although
It's coming back.
I stopped playing that game.
It's coming back.
I stopped playing that game because I couldn't figure out block breaks. I was incredible at that game. My Batman smashed anything and everything except for the
I have a big baseball
spam
bat as a
block
penis.
breaks, and I couldn't cancel it no matter how hard I tried.
Haters
So I
gonna
stopped playing.
hate. Anyway, no.
Hey.
But you say that's coming back?
Yeah, well, now they're doing dedicated servers, and if you've actually been following, the new seasons are out and some other stuff. It's actually pretty badass. So yeah, I've been. I still play every now and again. I still have an issue with the fact that they have not addressed AFKers. I hop in a game. 2 of my team are in the back running in circles, just collecting steel.
Yes.
I
Yes.
remember that. We saw that on a stream.
It
We
still
were
happens.
streaming.
It still happens. It kills me. It is what it is. So every 2 months I log in, I play. If there's an AFK, I fucking log out.
Yeah.
But
And that's the
there's new characters that are badass. They added some more. They added.
Yeah, I did see that.
They added more gear. They added more sets. Now that over the winter they did the ice fighting where you're actually on an ice lake and you had to fight people sliding around, which is pretty badass. Now they have
That's
the
cool as
one
shit.
where when you kill somebody, they die. They're dead for 1 second, and 1 second for every kill or death they've already had. So
Oh, that's
shit.
cool.
yeah, that one's pretty badass. I haven't played that yet.
That's
That one's
pretty
out.
cool.
So there are some stuff they're trying to bring back the player base. So
Yeah, no, that's it. But like I told you guys before, I am not a big, like, I guess fighting game like that fan, like a hack and slash multiplayer, because I normally suck massively at that. But
You suck at everything you play. Like, we have yet to play a game where you have been better than me at first.
Panty Party, I
haven't played Panty Party. That doesn't count.
dude, you gotta play Panty Party.
No.
You play as a panties that are attacking evil panties.
Darko bought a game called Shower with Your Dad.
But it's not in my library. I bought it
What's
for
under my
Mental
blanket?
Maroon.
And what's under my blanket?
I bought it for Mental Maroon.
Nobody
and
wanted to know what was under his blanket.
No, he didn't. Yeah, it's sad. It really is.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, I'm not saying bad anime games are bad anime games, but some of these bad anime games
are bad anime games.
Whoa! Excuse me,
What's
Tank
other-
Dating Simulator?
No. So there's
No.
one anime game I've played that's been somewhat decent, and that was the Attack on Titan game.
Oh,
pretty fun.
dude.
That was
I
pretty fun.
hate Attack on Titan. I'm sorry. It's just I can't play the game. I just hate the anime so much. When you kill off
Wait, hold it.
everybody.
Isn't
like,
Attack on Titan just like one movie, or is that like a whole series?
No, it's a whole series.
It's
Oh, is
two
it?
seasons.
2 seasons.
Yes. But they also
Okay.
have a
I will
junior
go put
high.
that. I will go put that in my playlist.
that
I
you can
will watch
skip
that.
No.
So
Well,
to
alright.
give you a breakdown of the story, Attack on Titan, there's
Wait,
giant
wait,
mutant
what the fuck? Fucking
There's
spoiler,
no way to
watch it.
motherfucker!
He's gonna watch it.
What the hell?
people.
So pretty much on that segue.
Wow! Damn,
yeah,
dying
no,
of fire,
they
right?
have they actually have another game. Sword Art Online just came out with a game too.
That's not gonna be good. That's not gonna be good.
No, that it's actually from what I've seen, it's not as bad as I thought it was.
Well,
but,
again,
it's
no,
something
I mean,
I'm-
is this just another Japanese RPG?
Probably.
Not really. It's a little bit of a
What was
different take
what
on
was
everything.
that one you were talking about earlier? Something spear.
Something spear.
Or-
Bro, you gotta
no,
be
sphere.
lot.
No, sphere.
Oh yeah, the fucking one that
The
Lost Sphere or something. I
Yeah.
fucking sent you the link before.
yeah, and you're right. That one looked like a just like a clone. It looked like
It was a clone of Final Fantasy.
Yeah. I mean,
That's exactly what it
it's the
is.
same airship and everything. That was
Yeah.
a little bit too much.
Lost Sphere.
Yeah, Lost
Yeah,
Sphere.
Lost Sphere. Yeah.
It's literally
pretty rough.
like. Did you ever play Final Fantasy 3? Okay, it's pretty. It looks pretty much like Final Fantasy 3. Little chibi characters that are like this big. The airship that goes blue, 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 across the yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
that
It was
looks like
just like it. It was, yeah. Like I said, it's real cloney. It's
Yeah.
so cloney. It's crazy.
I mean, but at the same time, I mean, because we've gone over this, is how do you make a game like an RPG or even a JRPG?
So
that-
first thing you do is you sit down and you talk to developers, and you pay them money, and then they do it all for you.
Exactly.
Is that
but
what-
you cannot
There you
forget
go.
with a JRPG, you have to make all the girls incredibly sexualized. I mean, like
even
really
the,
big tits.
Yeah, even the young ones. Because that's
Even
not
the
awkward
no,
at all.
the young ones. Yeah, no, the young ones. got
Okay,
really
so
big
the
tits, too.
reason why I stopped talking to people on
And make 'em
TeamSpeak
all-
is
and make
because
'em
they were
all
talking
dress-
about something like this, and I was like, I need to walk away.
Well, yeah.
Now I'm on
Well-
fucking Discord talking about young girls with big tits.
Okay.
Well, no,
With
it's not just that.
Darko.
It's not just that.
I
It's the
can't
clothes.
escape
They put him in
this.
these freaking micro minis. You're like, seriously? She's like 9.
Yeah.
Like,
I
that's
said-
disturbing.
And that's the.
There
Well,
was
all right. So here,
a compilation of funny moments I was watching earlier.
here,
And one of the moments was a 9-year-old anime girl with big tits and a male character saying, "How can someone who's 9 be so well developed?"
Disturbing.
How is that
I know
funny?
what anime that is. I know what anime that
How is
is.
that funny or good or
Why am
sexy
I
to
not
people?
surprised that you
I-
watch that anime?
I know the anime, but
Oh,
she's
God.
not. That all right. So,
Boy,
so
your
technically-
imaginary anime girlfriend is gonna be so jelly right now.
No,
She knows you're looking at other girls. She knows you're looking at other girls, dude.
The word you were looking for is waifu.
No, it's weeaboo,
Okay.
motherfucker. I know what you are.
No, weeaboo is what people who have waifus are. No, my waifu is knee socks
Inflatable.
from Panty and Socking. Knee socks from Panty and
It's
Socking.
just a tube sock with he wrote her name on it.
I was
It's
waiting
really-
to say, is that,
Yeah.
is that
But,
your, is that your,
He's
is
just
that
jacking
your
off into a
little
tube sock
messy
like
sock?
normal. He
Is
just
that
calls
your
her. He
sock?
Oh,
just
yeah.
calls
Yeah.
it's his
It's
right
my
foot.
blow up doll. Back there.
It's his
But,
right. It's his right foot sock, and he just names it before he jacks off into it. It's nothing new. It's
Exactly. They're all standing. I
But
get a
yeah,
standing
but-
ovation
but for
before
the-
I do
for
the
some-
laundry.
For some reason, it's only the right
safe
foot.
for work this stream.
It's only the right foot for some reason.
Yeah, that
Go
went out
figure.
the window.
Yeah. So,
But no, so pretty much that anime is what was it? My First Girlfriend is a Gal. And the way I describe that anime is little girl, big titties. But I mean like this is the tit, but they're like out like here. Like they're past like Z cups. They are way too big for her. And she stands way too straight. But it is what it is. No. Yeah, but no, other than that, when you make a game, like back to what I was trying to get at, was when you make a game. We went on a way big segue there. But no, what I was trying to get at was
Oh, that was a hard right there.
when you it's hard to make a game.
You turn that one.
That is not pretty much like fucking another game. It is really hard. And I understand that if I play a game and I'm like, oh dude, this reminds me of this game a lot. But hopefully it's a different story. Hopefully it's got different mechanics. If it is like the same thing, then yeah, no, I'm fucking that game's trash. It's a clone.
I played Lost Sphere if it had a great storyline.
Exactly.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know what storyline is. It don't release till later this month. So
well, because Final Fantasy made a really well developed game engine.
Yep.
Which was, you know, the whole turn-based
which was then the
fights.
Final Fantasy 1, then Final Fantasy 2, then
3,
3,
4, 5, 6, 7,
For
8.
a Final Fantasy, it's lasted a really long time.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
you know
no doubt
what
about
happened
that.
with Final Fantasy. Square
It wasn't
Enix's
final.
Square Enix's last, it was their last effort to actually make a game.
Right.
And they called it Final Fantasy because they're like, this is it. If we don't do anything on this, it sold like bananas. I mean,
that's good.
And then fucking what happened was they're like, oh, well, people liked it. Let's make a second one. Let's make a third and a fourth and a fifth. And now they're up to what, 15? And 15 is the MMO?
They got online and everything else.
Yeah, now it's all MMO-y. But from what I've
haven't
seen,
played
there's
it
actually a
since-
lot of fucking really good
I've played
shit.
it since like 3. But
I
again, that
think,
was all consoles. It did move over to PC, but it was a rough one. That was a rough one.
Yeah. Dude, well,
rough.
they still haven't fucking released 7 in HD.
Yep.
Re-released it. I'm fucking pissed. I love 7. 7 was one of my fucking all-time favorites. But,
So, what else we got in PCs? What else we got in gaming world?
gaming. Oh, Icy had something about Life is Feudal I wanted to hear.
Oh. So, for you guys who don't know, Life is Feudal MMO is coming out soon. It's supposed to be really cool, really big, and a bunch of YouTubers, myself included, got access to a developer copy to test it out, record it, and a couple of people also got paid to play it, some sponsorships, which is fine. I'm not going to list the people because they're going to have to do really nice sponsorships to get paid.
Well, that's my question. Did you think that that's going to affect their? And this is a big problem in PC gaming right now, is whether or not that's going to affect their review.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it has to. So they're going to say something nice about it, but that's why we have hashtag sponsored and hashtag ad. You have to declare it.
Yes.
Now, because people by all rights are allowed to be worried that maybe you're being influenced by money.
Do I have to hashtag sponsor this video now that you got paid by whoever makes
I haven't been
MMO?
paid.
Oh,
I haven't
okay,
been paid.
okay.
By Life is Feudal.
If
I'm
they
not,
send
I'm
you a
not
check, you gotta
sponsored,
send
which
it
is
back
why
now.
I can say this. Life is Feudal MMO is grindy and apparently, unconfirmed, very, very pay to win. You spend hours and hours and hours and hours. Like,
does it have loot boxes?
from the way it was described to
loot
me,
boxes.
it was Battlefront 2 level of grind.
Yeah, see?
Wow.
Oh, we're good then. We're good. I like loot boxes.
And pay to win as well. It seems to me like a cash grab. Any game that releases off the back of a successful game that then becomes, you have to pay to win is a cash grab.
Yep. That's exactly, well, that's all they want to do. They just want to make the money. And
there was three iterations of Life is Feudal before this, right? There was Life is Feudal, then Life is Feudal on Your Own, or what it was called, and there was another multiplayer version of it, like Ark. So, I mean, there was a single player version. Oh, excuse me. There was a single player version and all kinds of stuff. So, yeah, I mean, they've kind of ran through the whole gamut of Life is Feudal. MMO is just next. So why grind it into the ground with, pay to win stuff? Why not just give people a good game?
Well, and that's the problem is that now everybody's doing pay to win. Everybody.
Well, not if you want to sell your game.
Well, but that's the thing is that they don't.
Oh, it's free to play.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. It's free to play. If it's a decent game, you'll spend the $40 you'd usually pay for a decent game, and maybe it'll be a decent game if you don't have to grind out free to play.
Well, and that's what I did with Warframe. Warframe I did that with. Warframe's actually a really good game. It can get very, very, very grindy.
So Warframe, this is a problem with me and MMOs. I will find something that I really like. Taking Warframe, for example, I played as
I
Excalibur
don't consider
for
that
a
an
long
MMO.
time, and I loved it. And when I recently picked it up again, the changes to Excalibur are incredible. You can slash people for anyway. So, but then they came out with Loki Prime.
Icy like swords.
Now I played Warframe since it first released, like back when the map was still a shitty flat
Yeah.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
And they released Loki Prime. I worked my way up to him, earned him, got him, the Bull Prime, the Vectis, maxed them out, never played again. Because to me, I had achieved my goals, and Loki Prime is the only character I ever really liked. I almost maxed out Mirage as well because I liked Mirage, but
See, I
other
don't.
than that,
I
no,
don't
it's-
consider
yeah.
Warframe an MMO. That's like calling Siege an MMO.
Yeah.
well, it's Destiny levels of MMO.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean you're working through a planned mission. There is no persistent online community per se. You know, except a common area you can run around in. But like I said, I really have trouble calling games like that an MMO. Even Destiny, I don't call Destiny an MMO. That's like calling Battlefield an MMO. You're playing a certain scenario. It's you know, if you want to call it arena shooter, I'm okay with that. Well, I mean, Warframe's PvP, right? Or do you just talking about PvE?
No. Warframe is all PvE. I say no. They never. There is. Oh yeah. Because when I play, I always play PvE. It's literally, it's like Destiny. When we were playing Destiny, it's 4 people go in. You can like random whatever, but you go in and you go through a fucking level. You get to the end, you win, and you're done. And then you go, you upgrade your shit, and you keep running it.
Right. Well, and by the way, did you install Destiny 2 yet?
No, I didn't.
I've been playing it. I actually really liked. I bought Curse of Osiris.
Wait. When did you get Destiny 2?
I've had it since it released.
God, you're such a dick.
I really liked it. It was fun. It was good. It was just, if I had 2 complaints, one, I played with no HUD. The only problem is they designed some of the maps really confusingly, so you had to switch the HUD back on to get a marker to see where to go. If they made that so you could have the marker on your map when you pull it up to see where you need to go.
So let me get straight.
I would have loved it.
Have Destiny 2.
Yes.
Hold on.
Are you about to have Destiny 2?
No, he actually has it.
I'm not. And you know what? That is unconfirmed lies.
It's not unconfirmed. I can confirm it.
Okay.
He has it.
I bought my 1080 Ti and it came with Destiny 2. It is the base model, I think, of Destiny 2, and I was told to buy that specific model of 1080 Ti because it came with Destiny 2. So that's yes. So
yeah.
I'm
no,
not saying,
so he wouldn't have gotten it otherwise.
I'm just saying I came with my video card. The fact that none of y'all decided to share that information can suck.
I told you I had Destiny 2.
I didn't. Really?
Yeah, he did say it. Yeah, he did a while ago.
Really?
Yep.
Damn it.
Bro, you're getting old.
I have to stop.
You
Okay,
are getting old.
well, I have to probably stop muting him. He's usually drunk. Maybe it's
You guys
the,
normally mute him.
maybe it's the I think it's the Scottish lisp.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, Snarty, I guess you are kind of right. It's not technically an MMO. It's more of like an co-op, like a massive multiplayer co-op.
It's not MMO though.
No, like I said, I don't call it an MMO.
It's a local instance multiplayer shooter.
I would not mind all of us actually
yeah.
finding an MMO and grinding one out. I mean, not when I was like super grindy, but something we can actually play, once a week.
I can't do that because I don't have the time.
Like
even Rust, I struggle to do that.
Yeah,
now,
it's tough.
Icy, you tried Black Desert, right?
Oh yeah, you said that got grindy. Yeah, see, I told you that got grindy. I told you that got grindy, dude. I heard,
dude.
but it looks so good, man. It looked good for like 6 months, and all of a sudden they're like, yeah, it gets grindy. I'm like, yeah, man.
Dude.
So
dude,
anyway,
that shit was fucking...
I have...
All MMOs follow that fucking curve, and I hate it. That's why I love games like Call of Duty, like Overwatch.
Oh!
Let's go, because you go in there, you know what you're getting.
That was the butt clench right
and
there.
You slaughter
His sphincter
everyone.
just slammed shut on that one.
That hurts, bro. Hold on, guys. I think I'm having a.
That Call of Duty just sphincter just squeezed
believe.
when he heard that.
I can actually kick you from the call, Darko.
I have what's that one that just came out last year? They just came out with Tamriel or whatever.
Oh,
Elder Scrolls Online. I got that one. I haven't started playing it, but I haven't
played
it.
that.
No,
I actually have not
I had the
yet.
key for it for the fucking version when it wasn't free to play.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the one thing that's been getting me recently is you get a lot of these MMOs that release and they're like, oh look, it's $60. Oh my god, it's great. They fail and then they go, okay, so it's going to be free to play. And we're like,
that's awesome. Yeah, what do we get?
People that have bought it, they're like, there's a lot of them that are like, okay, so you're going to get this, you're going to get all these credits, you're going to get this. Okay, good. You're settled. All right. Then there's other ones that just go, you should have waited.
Yeah.
Because now there was a game that came out.
Yeah, see? Starly said it too. That COD hurt, didn't it, bro? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't play the new CODs. I play Black Ops 2.
Everyone.
Well, Black Ops 2.
That's not bad. I actually have that one.
See,
I
Black Ops.
There's still a huge player base on PC.
No, there is. Oh,
it's great.
Yep.
Well, the only thing is, the last one I played was Black Ops.
Speaking of free to play and like stuff, a lot of games these days are coming out where early access is paid, free to play is free, and they announce that ahead of time.
Yep.
Like
Yes.
Battle.right. Have you played Battle.right?
No, not yet. But Fortnite did. Technically, I think this is
doing
still.
that as well.
Yeah.
Yep,
Fortnite
sure
is doing it, and Battle.right's another one that's doing it, where they say, right, if you want to hop in now, 15 quid, get the full game, you can support us through early access. This is to help with development costs, but if you wait 3 years, it will be free.
Right.
Mm.
This is a very smart business strategy because what you do then is you take $20,000, you go to a bunch of really big YouTubers, give them free copies and say, hey, we'll pay you $3,000 each to make a video. Boom, you got about 5 million people who have seen your game.
Yes.
And 1% of them buy it. That's a lot. That's
Sure it is.
50,000. And that's your development cost.
I sunk 200
Hi,
into
Amesy.
Fortnite. Hey, Amesy. I sunk what, Demon? I know you did too. What, 200 give or take into Fortnite? But the stuff you got on top since you bought it, all the packages and all the drops are awesome. So you didn't feel like, and you're like, oh, you know what? In 2018, it's going to be free. In 2018, I am going to just smash faces. When all the new people come in there, I am going to. Now, again, there's not really PvP. I mean, there is now, but the PvE part, I can go in and help people build bases, and it's going to feel like this huge influx of people coming in when it becomes free to play. Now that's cool. That's somebody else to play that game.
Exactly.
But right now, I mean, if you want to sink that much money into a free to play game, I might question your judgment.
Well, okay, so no, I'm going to put my hands up and say I'm guilty here. Have you ever heard of Wolf Team?
No.
So Wolf Team is an FPS game that's been out since 2009, and it is the most pay-to-win game you have ever seen. And I play it. I am addicted to it, and I don't know why. I have sunk probably over the course of 8 years about £1,000 into that game.
Holy shit.
Good lord.
It's understandable.
And
that's like a cocaine habit, man.
Time. It's so bad, and like I love it. I'm really fucking good at it, which might be why you do it. But to stay on the level of everyone else, you have to pay money. And I stopped playing it for like 4 years. I thought I was over the addiction, but this year I was like,
they pull you right back in.
Maybe I'll just try, one more game.
Gone. They had those games. Ebony, and all like the fucking online battles. Like what's the one that you play easy? Clash of Clans. Shit, like games like that.
Oh, okay. You mean mobile games.
They are,
that's mobile.
Exactly. They have like a shitload of games where it's. I think because my cousin used to fucking play him, and this is how bad he got. He used to have bots that would auto buy with his money resources.
Oh wow! That's crazy.
He would dump thousands of dollars a month.
These games are designed to make millions.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing. But when I was talking to him, I'm like, "This is bullshit." I said because you're eking out the people that don't have the money.
What we at?
Oh yeah, yo.
What time are we at?
I've already yelled at Alexa, so we're about a couple minutes over. But so let's go around. Let's go around real quick. Any other games you guys look forward to coming out in January?
Not really January.
Not January, no.
How about February?
Yeah.
Not February either.
Civ 6 expansion comes out February. I'm looking for that one, and I'm also looking for
Yeah.
Railroad Empire. That's coming out. That's in early access, but I already bought that one too. So
There's a lot of really awesome games coming out that don't have a release date yet. Like what Vermintide 2 is supposed to be really
yes.
at some point. Mount Your Friends 3D is coming out soon.
I didn't play the original. Art.
Totally accurate battle simulator.
Oh yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that.
Oh, nice.
And
Aberration
Abandoned
DLC.
Ship.
Abandoned Ship.
I've not played that yet. I do want to play it.
Like I said, I haven't played Aberration.
Really want to play it.
I haven't played Aberration. I'm working on the first one. I want to get all the. Again, I want to play the story. It's like when you play early access with Subnautica. You just have to go back in and play story. So that's my goal.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
But,
all right,
so,
cool.
I guess from this point, we're going to move on to a topic that Easy knows nothing about.
Well, I would say
very little.
nothing. And we've already touched it a little bit. We've already touched it a little bit.
I am a huge anime fan. Yes.
I was going to say prick. But...
yeah, that too. I do have a huge prick. So anyway,
well, no. Can I just say a prick is a needle? Say you have a huge
that's
prick.
why it's called when I've been pricked.
A tiny dick.
Dude,
Yes.
so
It's not
I
even big enough
decided
to be called a penis, really. It's just a miss.
Yeah. No. I would have been lucky,
Injecting some
but
mayonnaise.
I got a tattoo. I was gonna try and get penis on my penis, but it was too small,
Can
so
we say
we just
penis
put
on
part of
Twitch?
the S on it. So yeah, but no. So I'm a
Alright, so
huge
back to
anime
anime.
nerd. Yeah, I'm a huge anime nerd. I think Icy, you watch some here and there.
I do. Yeah,
Yeah.
I peruse. I take part.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking for
And
recommendations. Okay.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time in Korea, and I spent a lot of time alone with myself. And no, in the military though, you travel a lot, and most people have their movie collections, music collections, and anime collections. So I've seen quite a bit over the years, but I never really got into it. So I'm looking for good anime. I've seen really good ones like Blood. The vampire animes aren't too bad. So Bleach, there's a few that are not bad.
Bleach is a good one. Bleach actually, I think, ended already. So it's one of the very few show and jump animes that have actually ended, other than Naruto. But that technically didn't end because now they have Naruto, which is fucking retarded. But no, so pretty much Easy's one thing recommendation is as long as my wife doesn't walk in and leave me, I will watch it.
If I get caught watching tentacle hentai and she walks in, she's like, "No, I'm sorry, we're done." That can't. I have limits, people, and so does she. So the inflatable waifu, I don't think she's gonna accept her as a sister wife. So that can't. So yeah. So good. Again, they all look the same. Good graphics. I get that. It's anime.
Yeah.
Good storylines. Hey, you want to throw some blood and guts in there? It's fine. I'm not really into the high school girlfriend. Senpai noticed me.
Like
weird
80% of the anime.
Yeah. The whole senpai noticed me crowd that really missed. They didn't make that for me. But again, I got 20 years on you guys, so I'm looking for a good story, maybe a decent amount of violence, guns, blades. I like swords, stuff like that.
Currently, Easy is actually watching an anime.
Yes, I am. Well, I'm trying to. I have to read.
It's slow going.
You motherfucker. All right, so here's the deal. I'm actually enjoying the Gate. Just Gate. I actually enjoy Gate. I'm only a couple episodes in, and it doesn't come with subs. We'll discuss.
All right.
I mean, it doesn't come with dubs, and we'll talk about that later about subs versus dubs. I hate
quick,
you.
I gotta answer something in the comments.
Oh.
Snarly decided to enter in some Boku no Pico.
No.
No.
Hold on. I got an anime for that. I got an anime for that shit. Hold on. Wait for it.
Oh my god.
We have to wait like 20 seconds.
Yeah, he's got to look for it. But no, Boku no Pico. My buddy got me with that. My buddy who actually got me like hardcore into anime was like, bro, you got to check out this anime. It's called Boku no. I'm like, okay, cool. He was recommending me all this shit. I'm like, sure, no problem. So he slid it in there like real stealth like just like under the radar, like, yo, bro, this is gonna be funny. I call him up after I watch it, and I'm like, bro, I fucking hate you. He's like, what? He's like, what happened? I'm like, I watched Boku no Pico. I couldn't talk because he was on the other side of the phone hysterically laughing.
Again, that's like, that's like two girls, one cup distance, man. You gotta be cagey about that shit.
Oh, dude, seriously. But no, back to Gate though, because I just want to address that as nobody ever listening to this should ever watch Boku no Pico. But if you ever get really bored, check out Boku no Pico.
Don't do it.
Don't.
That's bait.
Oh,
I mean,
new anime. Fuck your Boku no Pico. Not literally. Devilman Crybaby.
yeah!
Devilman Crybaby came out on Netflix, and it was amazing. The art style was amazing, the story was amazing, the music was amazing, and the ending made me want to find every creator of it, rip their throat out, and piss down their neck. It annoyed me. Like, everything was brilliant until the end. The end. Ah! I want to kill them.
Throw me that name in Discord so I can watch it later. So I can put it on the watch list.
Devilman Crybaby. I will put it in.
Actually,
that's good
because I also read a lot of manga too. Tomorrow I'm actually going down to the bookstore. I'm gonna probably get some. But Devilman just got a reboot on the manga end.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, Devilman Grimoire, and it's fucking bloody. It's fucking gory, and it's just fucked. And it's
that's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to spoil it, okay?
Yeah.
But there's a moment in it where there's people walking around with heads on spikes.
Yeah, dude, that is fucking great.
Like you do.
Yeah, really.
It's like it's late. It's on Wednesday. I'm on my way to brunch.
So, and now we're also starting this, I think, at a really, really good part of the year. The first season for anime has just started up within the past week.
Prior to this, Netflix had such a terrible job with anime.
Oh my god, did you watch that one? What was that, Neokyo or something? Fucking stupid.
I watched Blam, and I watched their Death Note movie.
The Death Note? All right.
The Death Note movie was, as a standalone, okay. Yeah. As an adaptation of the manga, I want to find the people who made it, rip their testicles off, and shove it so far up their ass that they'll be eating them for breakfast.
So the problem is, the people who made it, when they were making it, they were like, we are such big fans of the anime, we want to remain loyal, and all this. And it came out, and they're like, look, guys, you have to understand, we had to Americanize it. We had to change this.
It wasn't Americanized. It was fucking...
It's just shit.
America loved Death Note.
Yeah, that's the problem. But the problem isn't that they're not trying to sell it to anime fans. They're trying to sell it to normal people.
Death Note, you told me about that one. That was supposed to be
Yeah. As a standalone, it's an alright movie.
The best anime in the world, in my opinion, stand at Death Note, Code Geass, Bleach, and Full Metal Alchemist. Those are some of my favorites.
See,
I gotta add some of these to my playlist, so I'm gonna.
So mine, now,
stuff.
easy.
There are other incredible ones.
Yes. Do not add this one to your playlist because this is one of the ones Linda will come down and leave you for. It is called Heaven's Lost Property.
Wait, what?
Heaven's Lost Property.
Never heard of it. So,
it comes on to this dude who, he's pretty much the pervert kid. He's pretty much the pervert kid. He stumbles upon...
Is this a biopic?
What's called an angeloid.
I've seen you. Anyway, go ahead. Okay.
He stumbles upon an angeloid, which is like a robotic angel, pretty much. Mm-hmm. And so what happens is she can grant wishes. So she grants him wishes like, turn me into the bathroom floor of the girls' changing room.
That's disturbing.
Turn me in, like, make me invisible. Ooh, he also creates, to protect his porn stash, a hyperfusion pantsu robot, which is a robot that is completely made of panties. And it is designed to attack anybody that gets close to his porno collection. And there is an entire episode where...
right? Yeah, okay. Yo, what?
The main character...
We have drifted into shit that most of
went
us are
from
like...
good stuff
Hey,
to
here's a
what
question
the fuck?
from the crowd. 7 Deadly Sins.
Oh,
I
Seven
haven't
Deadly
watched
Sins
that. I've been
is
told it's
awesome.
good, but the
It
art
is
style
really
just-
good. They're just doing a second season. I think it's starting up this season.
Thank you, Dank.
Yeah.
Man, Fox, thank you. We were wondering where that was going to go. It wasn't going to go anywhere nice.
Yeah.
We moved on.
But no, we did.
No,
But no, so it's Seven Deadly Sins is really good. I do suggest watching it. It's kind of has a twist on a lot of the common jokes that are done in anime, the common tropes.
right.
It is really good. I do recommend watching it. It's got a nice little twist with the King Arthur Round Table era of knighthood, like all the back. Icy's old England. You know, he's like what he learned in history class.
Oh, really? Camelot? That's ancient history?
Okay,
That's awesome.
so-
That's awesome, by the
Easy.
way. Way to stereotype
If
that
you're
shit.
wanting to watch a really, really cool anime,
Okay.
Oh god. Oh, Angel Beats.
One Punch
God.
Which one? Go
One
ahead.
Punch Man.
Oh, One Punch Man.
Punch
Yeah,
Man.
okay. I like the idea and the concept of One Punch Man, but it really gives away in the title. One Punch Man.
No, all right. So
But it's really fun.
it is.
Right.
It's
Between-
all right, so-
That's why I hear.
So
So
it's
I'll
pretty-
check it out.
Sorry.
2 animes from the same creator that they're both incredible. Mob Psycho 100 and One Punch Man.
Yes. Mob
No, write
Psycho
those down
100
here.
is awesome.
Cool.
Yes.
I should be. Well,
Mob
I should be
Psycho
done with
100.
Gate. What's today? Today's Saturday. I should probably be done with Gate
Hopefully soon.
probably within the next few days. So,
Yeah.
I'll pull up. I think One Punch Man. That sounds like a pretty good one, or what I
And-
said.
Yeah.
But that's a
For
pretty.
anyone who is a hardcore anime fan, Bleach is the first anime I ever
yeah. Yep,
watched,
same.
and is absolutely incredible. I
Now-
love the story. I
now-
love the arc. I loved the ending. Even though
Now,
it's not technically
here's
ended
the
properly yet.
question. Here's
What?
the question. Was it the first anime you knew was an anime, or was it just the first, like, you
No, the
found
first
out it was...
anime that I knew was an anime was Naruto.
Okay. Because
But I never gave
yeah.
Naruto the time of day.
Yeah.
I gave Bleach the time of day.
Now, because see, I grew up watching Dragon Ball, and I love Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, so I watched Dragon Ball Z when I was very young, but I don't count that because I
Alright,
can't
you
remember.
start.
Yeah, well,
You're
because
awesome.
that was the thing. Like growing up, I used to watch Dragon Ball Z. I used to watch Zoids. I used to watch like all that stuff on Cartoon Network. But I never realized it was anime.
No, I didn't.
They never said, they were never like, oh, this is anime. Turns out, it's anime. I was like, dude, this is fucking banging. Zoids is like one of my favorite animes of all time. Because I watched it as a kid. It's a great anime. It's all about like horror. It's about like how shit can be, how can get nitty gritty, how you can change sides quickly, shit like that. It is really good. But yeah, no, I grew up with all that. But the first one I actually watched that I knew was an anime was Naruto, because that's when we still had LimeWire.
Oh wow!
And
that's
I'm not
Bear
going to
Share
say
days.
anything,
Wow.
but there may have been some stuff downloaded that wasn't exactly.
That's
Oh,
Bear Share days.
no. Fox
Yeah,
is
just-
completely correct.
okay,
I
so-
love High School DxD.
Snarly, just because some watery tart gives you a sword from bottom of the lake doesn't make you the king of England. No matter what anybody says to you, just remember that.
But no, Blue Exorcist is really good. They just did the second.
Blue Exorcist was funny.
Yeah, I didn't watch the second season. I watched the first season, but the second season, kind of the first couple episodes, kept me off. What I am super excited, it's not this season. It's gonna start in June. Is Fully Cooley season 2?
What?
Fully Cooley season 2.
Is that another Boku no
FLCL.
Pico thing?
No, it is not. Fully Cooley is.
Now, not to plug any sites, but is this? Are you getting this? I mean, everyone knows Crunchyroll and some other stuff. Where are
Crunchyroll
you-
has some, but Crunchyroll doesn't have any of the really amazing anime, because a lot of the amazing anime that I love
You have
has
to
a lot of gore in it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like
VRV
in terms of, before we continue, by the way, Tarzeka is asking if we've ever heard of One Piece. I've always been told One Piece is incredible, but I've never watched it because the animation style has aged so badly for the first few episodes that it was painful.
So easy. You're probably not going to watch One Piece. It's about 800 episodes now.
Oh wow! Well, it's not One Piece, is it? See, that's lies. Lies. Don't set me up like that. He's like after the first. And the problem is, you don't think I'm gonna notice. Like after the first 4 episodes, he's probably got noticed. He's got like 800 more to watch. It's called One Piece. Seriously?
Yeah.
1 episode, y'all.
No, it is not One Piece, but it is a really good one. I've actually
how fucking long does it take to find treasure? I mean, come
long
on.
time. I mean, bro.
To be fair, Dragon Ball Z takes 5 episodes to finish one attack.
So oh my god, dude! The fucking Frieza fight was like fucking 16 hours.
In 5 minutes, this planet will explode. 16 hours later.
Exactly. Yeah. But that was the beauty of anime. Was like, even as a kid, you're tuning in every episode. You're like, oh my god, I got.
Well. See, I've been watching the new Dragon Ball Z, the Dragon Ball Super stuff on Crunchyroll, and I'm loving it. It's fun, it's great. I look forward to each episode, but every time, at least once or twice per episode, I'm like, they just added this in to pad out. They could have done this already. Oh. They are very, very clearly stretching it out.
Yes, but that's honestly, that is Dragon Ball Z. Well, that's really the whole Dragon Ball universe, except for Dragon Ball, the original anime, when Goku was a kid.
Yeah, back when I was growing up, we called this cartoons. I used to watch Dragon Ball. That was actually on Cartoon Network type scenario.
Yeah.
And I did watch that one.
Yeah, no, Dragon Ball was great. I actually have the entire collection on. But no, it's and pretty much to watch anime online, you have to Google anime. Just watch anime. And you'll come up with Well, Crunchyroll, but like you said, Crunchyroll's missing a lot of stuff. Yeah. One anime I'm extremely looking forward to this season is called Overlord. The second season is coming out. Dude,
yes!
Easy has to watch Overlord.
I'm very so easy. You haven't seen Overlord, so just kind of tune out for a second here. Yeah. But I'm very interested because he seems to be becoming more and more less human.
Yes, that is
the world is forcing him to become the monster.
Yes, and all right. So pretty much easy. I think I've told you this one before. Imagine playing World of Warcraft because you played that. All right, you know the Lich King.
Yeah.
You remember the Lich King?
Yep.
He's the Lich King.
Okay.
He's not the hero. He's not the person that's gonna. He is the overlord. He is the people. He is the person that people. Exactly.
So in the MMO, he was the head of this guild. He was the only active player left. It's the most powerful guild in the game, and he is a necromancer, right?
Okay.
And you can program your own NPCs. Yeah, you can program your own NPCs. Okay. So they have NPCs guarding the stuff, which are more powerful enough to wipe out players. These NPCs.
Oh and yeah. Nobody ever made it deep in the dungeon.
The whole story starts where he's sitting there waiting for the server to shut down. It's going to shut down at midnight, and the lead NPC, he fucks about with our code and makes her fall in love with him.
Yes, that was funny.
And then he gets trapped in the game.
Okay.
When the server's shut down, the world becomes real for him.
Yeah.
I think this movie
but he doesn't. Yeah. Well, the thing is, he doesn't freak out. He just.
Well, he can't. He can't. He had because it's the weird thing about it is whenever he gets really emotional, his emotions get shut off by the world.
Yes.
He gets forced to calm down. It is, and I don't know really what's going on there, but you can see slowly turn more and more into the Lich King than a hero.
Yes, there is quite a few parts where he really, he does a lot more like I guess evil stuff than a normal person would. Like in one scene, he says, if I saw he saw somebody get slaughtered, he's like, if I saw this in the real world, I would have thrown up. He goes, but this doesn't even affect me. it's really good. I do recommend watching it.
Definitely.
To keep going on, I guess one of the things.
Yeah, watch it then.
Yeah, time.
You
One
got
of the
about
big
another 7
things.
minutes I give you. Then we'll move on.
All right. One of the big things that I wanted to get off my chest is my shirt. Now,
no nipples on Twitch.
So, it's the age-old debate that you can never settle in 10 minutes, but I will give you my side. Is subs versus dubs. It is the age-old debate.
Well, no, it's not an age-old debate. People who can read fast and appreciate the animation will go subs.
Fuck you.
People who are unable to read fast or are used to dubs will want dubs.
Yeah.
I personally like subs because the voices feel more natural for the themselves, whereas dubs they tend to be done very poorly.
Except for Black Clover. Piece of shit.
What?
So, all right, Black Clover was a horrible casting. Okay? If you've ever watched it, it's called Black Clover. The main character screams the entire time. He is yelling the entire time. It is fucking annoying.
That's the first fucking
Yes.
I am powerful! Like his rival. Yes. I fucking loved his rival. Dude, he's just saying like, you're an idiot.
Pretty much.
And I'm like, he is an idiot, isn't he?
The best part is they ripped off every show and Jump anime blatantly. I mean, blatantly. It's fucking hilarious. So my buddy loves this anime. So he's like, we're at anime night. He's like, let's watch this anime. We're like, okay, no problem. So we're watching it. And we're like, oh, bro, like, that's Full Metal Alchemist. Oh, that's Dragon Ball Z. Look, he's powering up. He's going to go Super Saiyan. Oh, look, this is Zatch Bell. We are fucking ripping apart. He hates us for it. Every time he brings it up, it's fucking funny. But back to the subs versus dubs, because I get off on tangent.
Really? I didn't notice.
Yes. So pretty much the whole thing with subs versus dubs, I always tell people is this. Yes. No.
Oh my god.
I got a nipple for everybody. If you're all good, boys and girls.
Oh
no, we're good, thanks. No nipples on Twitch.
So pretty much subs, I am highly dedicated to subs. Unless it's something I have watched first and dubbed. Now, there's like the anime Panty and Stocking. That dubbed is so much better because they curse so much better. Because when it went from sub to dub, the Japanese directors told the American ones, so we're not very good with curse words, so just make curse words up. We don't even care. Just make up, I think they had like cunt fart and shit, stuff like that. It's fucking funny. There's stuff where I would recommend it in dub, but it's like a very, very small list.
The term you were looking for is queef.
It is, well, yeah, but
okay. I was trying to help you.
Is better.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to help you out.
But no, yeah, subs. In my opinion, I am hardcore. I watch subs all the time. I don't have a problem with it. I've actually started kind of like I can like understand somewhat of what they're saying before it's actually said. I still don't understand Japanese all that well. There's a lot of stuff that I know from watching subs. And that's one of the things that I like is that you get to see what their initial feeling, when they pick a voice actor, they're picking them based on that character and what that character is going to feel like, what it's going to sound like. And it just, sometimes it loses itself in translation too. Like Funimation got a big fight because they decided to start putting bullshit.
Almost 6 months ago now. Summertime.
Yeah. They started putting some fucking liberal bullshit into the fucking anime. Like they had one where it was what was it? Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Great anime. One of the girls came over, but she was kind of dressed normal. Normally she's got like, a t-shirt on, a tank top with her boobs bouncing all around and really short shorts. She came in with pants and a dress shirt. And they're like, oh, well, what are you, like, you're not dressed like normally. And she's like, oh, I just kind of wanted to take a normal walk. Well, the Funimation English dub goes, well, I didn't want to be harassed by the by the patriarchy. It's like, That was
Patriarchy!
Well, again,
Patriarchy!
that's just.
But can you do this?
Yes.
I'm gonna laugh if he
Yes.
falls in the trash.
Can you stand and pee your name? No, and
Yeah.
that's the thing. If you're gonna sit there and put your own personal bias into the dubs, or I mean, but you
I
can do
don't
the
know
same
what
thing
you were
with the
talking about. I
subs.
just heard you say patriarchy.
That's okay.
Yeah.
But you can do the same thing with the dubs. I mean, with the subs, you can put whatever text you want at the bottom of that screen.
Yeah.
So to be fair,
Well, and-
the,
but
the
that's-
fact they did it on dubs first versus subs, I mean,
But that's the thing is like, because I get a lot of fan subs. If it's not on Crunchyroll, it's all fan subs.
Well,
And
Crunchyroll is amazing because an hour after the simulcast,
Yes.
the simulcast is the release in Japan.
Crunchyroll.
An hour after that, they will have subbed episode out. Perfect.
Yes,
sub.
dude.
Nice.
Well, no, a lot of times it's actually 24. It's not an hour.
That's actually
No, it's
pretty
an
good.
hour.
That's a hell of
It
a
is an
turnaround
hour?
for
Oh,
an
shit.
episode.
Yeah, it's an hour.
Wow,
But,
that's amazing.
yeah.
Incredible.
Well, I think Funimation had it down to what, like, a couple weeks after.
Well, Funimation are the developers.
Well, yeah, but no, Funimation. No, Funimation is the U.S. side of it. So
Right.
what happens is that they would stream in Japan. 2 weeks later, Funimation would have an English dub of it available.
Right.
So that's actually really good until you start fucking with it. But yeah, no, it's
Well, no,
for
I mean,
me.
that's good. Again,
Yeah.
being somebody coming in, I always have subs on my TV turned on. I like reading subs. I don't mind it. I like it better in a movie that I've already seen.
You're also
See
half
if-
deaf.
Actually, I actually have had both eardrums perforated in the war, but that's a different thing. I don't think I've actually lost any hearing yet.
No, I can't hear the TV. I can't say
Damn
it.
it, Sonny! Get
Honey,
off
the
grab
TV.
grass.
What was the?
Oh, right.
What
I
was
thought
that
I was
fucking
in black
show?
and white.
It was like a show or a movie where they had the guy and he had like the fucking the thing that they put on the vinyl to play the music and like the big amplifier, the sound amplifier. But he put it in his ear to listen. That's easy.
There you go. So for me, subs and dubs not really a big thing yet. I would rather, obviously, when I'm watching something for the first time, again, you kind of rely on the person who's doing the sub, doing the dubbing too. You kind of rely on that person. So if I have to sit there and watch his lips not sync up with the sound, it's not gonna kill me.
Oh yeah.
It's not gonna kill
That
me.
annoys me. That annoys
Yeah,
me.
see, so right now, I'm not to that point yet. I'm not to the point that the fanboys, Icy and Demon, are to where they're upset when they watch something for the first time and they see that. So now,
yeah.
my view may change as I get further in. Right now, it's just, again, I'm watching I'm trying to get the gist of anime while I'm trying to read the bottom of the damn screen, and I'm getting
It's
lost.
hard.
I'm getting
Sometimes
lost
you
somewhere.
have to. Sometimes like
I have to watch
there's
it 8
animes
times. Yeah, I know.
when they have a lot of speech and all. I'll rewatch
Right.
Mhm.
because like Overlord was a big one, but that was just because it was awesome. But no, I actually went back and I read a lot of it because there was actually a lot of stuff that I missed because I was like I read real quick and then I look at the screen. But I did I'd look at the screen. I'm like, oh, I didn't even realize that because I would read and you're looking at the screen real quick, but you're not noticing like the minute details.
Right.
But no, it's definitely
I'll have
it's
more
something to look into.
over the next couple weeks or months as we start doing this. We'll come in again with this topic and we'll see where I'm at compared to how
Yes.
salty you guys are. So
Well, we're still
We're
gonna be
all
salty.
out of anime time.
Yes.
yeah, we're gonna move on
So
now.
we're moving on to something that I have no idea about. And these two idiots, wonderful people, are going to be paying me £500 each to talk about this.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Yes, actually, you know what? I'll tell you what.
I mean,
I'll tell you
pornography.
what.
I mean,
I
language.
will send it to your Bitcoin address. Suck it. All right.
That's
So
a
here's
bad
what we got.
address.
We see. There you go. Gotcha.
So-
all right. So here's what we got.
Yeah.
Over the last. Okay. Real quick history lesson for anybody that don't know what is going on in cryptocurrency world. 2009, Bitcoin came out. It wasn't very viable to mine, and there was big issues, and no one made any money. They just mined it to mine it, and it cost you money to mine it in electricity, but you didn't get much of return, so people stored it up. So that continue on till now. Okay, many other bitcoins have been. I mean, many cryptocurrencies have been out. It is now a very lucrative to mine some Bitcoin, some cryptocurrency. I keep saying Bitcoin. That is
Altcoins and all that, yeah.
Right. So other cryptocurrencies are very, very lucrative to mine. And whether you use an ASIC, which is a custom-built box, or if you use your gaming PC or your laptop or anything else, if you want to know about that, we have sunk ourselves in. I mined in 2009. I mined in 2011, 2012 was deployed, 2013, 2014.
Oh, wait, no.
And then I started mining again about a month and change ago. I think Demon's about the same. Demon, I think, started mining
yeah,
a couple
well,
weeks ago.
the only thing is you're a bit ahead of me because you had a little bit powerful hardware, but I'm catching. I'm pretty much going to be continuously catching up. But yeah, no, I started mining a little bit after he did kind of testing tools here and there. Easy was fortunate enough to get into the nice hash miner, and I think he's still.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the story.
We're not getting that money till fucking
Here's the story.
February.
So Nice Hash was a beautiful miner. It was a great system. What it was you would mine the algorithm. They would pay you in Bitcoin, and it would auto switch to whatever was profitable. It was literally plug and play. It was the easiest fucking thing you could do. And then they got hacked for $60 million.
Yeah, yeah.
And guess what? It wasn't just their fund. It was everybody's payment fund.
It was us. We mine, and then they hold our currency, and then they pay us out, and it didn't go as planned. Now, the problem with this so-called hack is they used one of the engineers' logins to actually get in the system. They were in the system for almost an hour and a half to learn the pay sequence. They went into their main account and emptied it. And they were out within 2.5 hours, totally. One and done, they were gone. They were vapor.
So fast forward for I think 2 or 3 weeks. Nice Hash is offline.
Yep, stayed offline.
People, there are people. I think Easy, you had probably $50, I think.
When I mined it, it was worth 60. So right now it's probably worth a little bit more.
Okay, so pretty much, there were people that had thousands of dollars. Okay, maybe even more. Depending on how they want to do their payout. So then Nice Hash came back online. They're like, okay, so we're gonna get all our systems up. Now this entire time, Easy's telling me consistently. He's like, well, no. He goes, they're smart. He goes, they have other accounts. He goes, once they get back online, I'm going on. I'm gonna withdraw. No. Hold on. This is pretty much word for word what happened.
I know.
He's like, I'm gonna jump on. I'm gonna withdraw what I'm gonna get, and I'm probably not gonna use it for. Okay. So after a few days, they come back online. Everybody jumps on, and everybody goes, I don't have any money.
Yeah. They emptied out the account.
Where's all my money? Yep. To which Nice Hash replies, it's not there. You have to mine it.
Well, now, to be fair, they actually had a different plan. They actually had their investors that initially were in the system, and they said we need the money moved internationally to pay off everybody because all their operating cash was stolen. Now, that's fine, but you should have a reserve. And that basically you would move
all
that
their eggs in one basket bullshit was terrible.
Yes, that was disgusting. So then they said, you know what? We're actually going to wait till we'll have it all sorted out. All the money from the investors will be moved by end of January, and then we'll start selling, hopefully paying people out sometime in February or later on in the year. So, yeah, the fact that they said, I love the tweet that said they stole your money. And your money was stolen. And that was a gut punch to every miner who said, I wanted my money earlier. I wanted smaller payouts. I wanted to be able to get my money without paying huge fees. But the fact that you make it so hard, we have to keep money in your system to do this.
Yeah.
And that right there, for them to actually sit there. Now, again, they're in Austria or somewhere. I hope that it was a lost in translation. But for them to actually have the balls to say, your money was stolen. Nah, bro. Your money was stolen, and you owe me for my hash rate. That's just how it was. So that was pretty shitty.
The best part with that is that everybody coming into it, everybody's like, oh, I feel bad for Nice Hash. This sucks, all this. Now everybody's pissed because nobody wants to hash. Nobody wants to give them hash power because they're not going to pay.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you're not going to hash for free.
Millions. 60 million.
And not just that, but you've already proven that your system, not just your system, your lead engineer has one of these stupidest passwords that can easily be hacked.
Wait, what was his password?
No fucking probably password one. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it only took him an hour to actually, it took him 20 minutes to get in. Well, 20 minutes to get into this guy. They were in the system. They were in this.
Why didn't they have crack? It should have been crack proof.
No, I know.
3 failed login attempts, locked for an hour.
It took them 20 minutes to get in with that guy. They kept trying different accounts until they found one. It took them 20 minutes. Then they were in there for an hour to an hour and a half learning the system. No one knew, no intrusion alert, no nothing. And then they emptied everything and hauled ass. The whole thing took less than 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Oh, no. Dude, they were gone.
There are some very rich hackers out there now.
Well, not just that. I mean, it just stinks of...
Well, that's the thing, because, I mean, it's an inside job, yeah.
Sure it does.
But it also, that's cryptocurrency. You ain't tracking that.
Well, everyone, not just
that. No.
Everyone's like, hey, you have insurance, right? And they're like, you don't insure crypto, man. Come on.
Bitcoin can be tracked.
No one's going to insure that shit.
You can actually track Bitcoin from wallet to wallet. But the problem is, you don't know where the wallet is. You don't know who has the wallet. You don't know anything except the wallet address. So if they're stupid enough to transfer it to a wallet that they're going to use to pay for something to go to their place, then they're going to get caught. But past that, they don't fucking know. They just know where the money's at.
And if they're smart enough to hack it, they're smart enough not to do that.
Yeah. And all you really have to do is you put it on a currency, you switch it to a that is actually completely anonymous.
Yep.
And then go from there.
Well, again, they have the address. They've actually showed 100 million. Excuse me. They already showed 10 million of it moving out. They actually tracking this address, and they're showing where the money is being divided and split. The problem is you have no idea where that is divided and split too. All you got is another random number on the internet, so it really doesn't help you a lot. So.
And that's the big thing now. But
we'll catch you up on what we did. Over the last, I guess, 2 months, Demon. I started in November before the hack and everything else. And if you read up or if you knew anything about mining any coin, whether it be Bitcoin, Litecoin, whatever, it was a push when it came to mining stuff last year before the prices start climbing. It was a real push on whether or not you were going to get your money back for your electricity, whether or not, obviously, if you went in a hole buying hardware, you were not getting that money back.
No.
Luckily for us that have gaming systems, we have the hardware already. So the question was, can I make money with my gaming rig? So, and we're actually, we can answer that right now, Demon. Can you make money with your gaming rig?
Yes, actually, if hold on, let me this.
I don't know what Icy has. Icy, you're gonna have to give us a spec on your video card.
GTX 980 Ti.
Yeah,
okay. I have 2 of those running.
Yeah. So if you look right there, that nice little glow is actually my gaming laptop. It has a GTX 1070. As you know, it's not a die cut. They just kind of cut down on the power usage from it. That generates about $5 a day. Now, minus the power. I mean, I don't. Power cost for me is going to be about, like, I'd say probably, let's call it $1. So, yes, I am making money on that. My desktop also runs, that has a 970. That makes me a little less. Probably going to be about like $3 a day-ish. But generating the money there, I also invested $250 in crypto exchange. I originally was on Coinbase, and I switched from Coinbase to Binance. Binance is an amazing website. It's set up pretty much just like a stock market. You just have to learn to use candlesticks, all that. I went from 250 to about 15 grand.
Yep. No, 1,500.
Sorry, 1,500.
So one of the things I find really funny about cryptocurrency is if someone had a time machine, they would be a billionaire without even trying.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. I mean,
Litecoin
but you can say the same thing with Apple.
By 10,000% in a year.
Yes.
If you had bought $10,000 worth of Litecoin at the beginning of the year, you
Oh, yeah.
would
You're a
have
millionaire. Yeah.
Easily.
what, 100 million?
Yeah.
And that's what everybody's looking for.
Now, this is the problem.
Is
As
the
everyone's
next
seeing,
one.
you can't unload that number of coin on the market because no one's going to give
Buy
you
it.
a gob.
But
of
you can
slowly.
you can just put it out there,
Yeah.
and that's it. Even if you only make $1 million in the first year, that's $1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I
You
said,
can invest that in a normal stock market and make even more money.
Yep.
If you're
But-
running anything above a GTX 750, or if you're running one of the Ryzen, what am I thinking? AMD cards.
Yeah. AMD cards are better at
Any-
mining Ethereum.
Whatever. Yeah.
Well,
They're-
no, I mean we're talking within the last 2 to 3 year cards.
Yes.
I have a lot of GTX 285s. Don't use those, kids.
See
you're
ya,
not,
Trey.
you're not getting your money back on that one. But if you want to make money, just simply, like I said, you want to use your. I mean, again, if your parents are okay, if you're living on your own or if you're in your parents' house or whatever, you still have to pay electricity. That's just how it is. You're
Yeah.
paying that bill. However, when I first started this, I was making $1 for every. I was making $2 for every $1 mined. So basically, I make $2, $1 electricity. So therefore, I was making 100% profit. Plain and simple, that's how it works. For every $1 I spent in power,
50%
I make $2.
No, 100%.
No, for every
No, 50%
$1,
profit.
for every $1, I made 2.
Yeah.
That's 100%, not 150.
Oh, okay, but
That's
yeah, but
okay.
50% of your profit, 50% of the money you were making is going to
Yes.
electricity.
That's yes, exactly
Yeah.
right. Now it's like Demon said. Now it's 1 to 4, 1 to 5.
Yeah.
Now for
And it-
every
it all
dollar,
depends
and
on
I'm,
the card.
and I'm paying 100 to. I'm paying a little over $100 for electricity a month, just in mining alone. Probably a little bit more right now, but I'm
And
also
what are you generating a month?
just about 700.
So, I mean, honestly, and it's going
Maybe
to
a
go
little
up.
more. I actually might be
'cause
making a little more than that.
What we're doing now is we're mining a coin now called Z. Well, it's actually the Equihash
the
mining
algorithm.
algorithm,
Yep.
but it mines stuff Zcash, Z Classic, Zen Coin, Bitcoin Gold. It's a bunch of altcoins, and it auto switches to whatever's profitable.
Right.
So past that, I mean,
We don't
honestly,
have to manage it. We've actually found some really
Yes.
good software. We got Awesome Miner. You don't have to manage it. Your system reboots. It automatically starts mining again in the middle of the night. All this stuff is now automated. So
Yeah,
you hit it,
and-
you let it run. You're making money. It's easy. Now
yeah,
again,
pretty much.
See, the problem with cryptocurrency though, you're making $5 for $1 of work, right? Yeah, cool.
Yep.
But overnight that can go down to 1,000. Now that could, your profits could be divided by 10.
Oh yeah.
yes. Oh yeah.
Easily.
You could
by the
be
way,
working
it's the
at a
same as the stock
massive
market.
loss.
It's the same
Like
as the stock
that.
market. I agree.
Well,
I agree.
well, see, the
But now
biggest
here's-
problem with cryptocurrency though, the stock market, you can sell stocks fairly simply.
I have
Cryptocurrency, not so much. And when that starts to go down, nobody's buying.
actually you can in Binance. Well, again, stocks when they start to plummet, no one
Coinbase,
buys those either.
yeah.
I
Exactly.
actually, what the exchanges on it right now, I can set a stop loss buyout where if it starts dropping more than 10%, I automatically start unloading coin. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to lose that much. Again, I mean, don't get wrong, you're racist to the market because you know
Yeah.
everyone else is going to be dumping coin, but the same as
Oh, yeah.
everyone else dumping stock. You know,
Yeah.
when if the housing
Now-
market tanks again, or if Ford decides they're going to start losing money, or Chrysler, you know what? It's hard to get rid of those stocks once the word
Now-
is out. You're screwed.
Yeah.
You're stuck holding it. So, but
Now,
again, we're
the
actually
big
not
thing-
into the turn over the money thing. Most people that got Bitcoin for the last
3-minute
11
warning,
years,
by the way. We're coming close to the time.
most of the people that got Bitcoin back in 2009 held it.
Yes.
You hold it because you're expecting it to go up. You
Exactly.
diversify, same as you would any stock portfolio. Don't hold
Yes.
just one coin. Diversify.
Well, and that one of the big things is I want to get to before we're out of time here is that one of the big things is investment. ROI is a big word that me and Easy throw around a lot. Is if we invest, how long is it going to take? Now, both me and Easy right now are profit. Generally, what happens is, yes. But what pretty much happens is I have 3 miners. Eventually, I'm going to get to the point where I can buy another. I'm gonna switch all my crypto to Bitcoin. I'll buy another graphics card and set it up in my miner.
Yep.
We are right now buying on all profit. Now I could sit there and I could say, okay, well I'm gonna invest in a machine, to a fucking 8 GPU machine, 6 GPU machine, all that. That's grand. But if tomorrow the crypto bubble that they say pops and everything's worthless, I now have a $3,000 machine that I can't unload for $3,000.
Well, again, you can put it on eBay for some gamer, but you ain't gonna get your money back.
No, you're gonna sell the cards.
Offset it, but yeah.
Yeah, but there's gonna be such an influx. I mean, you're gonna see 1080 Ti's for fucking $200.
Yep.
Just like the first time when everybody bought into it, and then went, oh wait, I'm not making the money I thought I was, and sold everything. Every card fucking price dropped.
Yep.
Because there was such a surplus. But if it fails for us, guess what I get? I have a 1080 Ti set.
Yeah.
I'm like, even if we get into the point where we have 10 rigs and it fucking drops, I can sell them for fucking pennies and still make money.
Yep.
I don't have to worry about a fucking high return to get my losses.
Well, that's because, again, I started out having the systems already here. I already had gaming rigs that we had built, my wife's and my own. And once I replaced them, I still have older gaming rigs sitting here. So the question is, what do I do with them? So I turned them into miners. And like I said, I'm not adding anything to it. I'm actually removing some pieces and parts. I'm using a little bit less RAM. And we're just turning them into miners. So it's something that's already paid for. Now, again, you're going to pay for electricity. But right now, if you're turning that over, you're getting... Again, it depends on what you're mining, whether it be Ethereum or Litecoin or whatever. Like he said, Litecoin's way up. So, again, if you're looking at something like that, I'd say look into it. But, obviously if you're a kid, go get your parents' approval because you're going to cost them about $30 electricity a month.
Mm-hmm. And trust me, it is a bitch to hide.
He would know. But, again, if you're making $120 a month, you give your parents 30, that gives you a little spending cash. So as long as you can try and move it around. But anyway, so that was pretty much our Bitcoin or our crypto coin segment. If you have any questions, obviously put them in the comments, or you can send us a message on here or YouTube, and we'll try and help you out with any questions you might have.
So that's pretty much about it. I think that'll wrap it up for this segment here. And pretty much the whole podcast. I hope everybody watching and I guess that'll be a good that's all.
Icy, what you got, man? Lead us out of here.
Well, that's where we're going to wrap up this podcast. If none of you guys have any questions, I feel like we've covered all the topics that we need to cover today. Next time, we will probably have a more focused gaming segment on any games that we have played. There is a plan for us three to sit down some point this week, find a game to play, not Space Engineers, and we'll play it for a couple hours and then come back with a full review for you guys next week. So that'll be a new segment for you guys to look forward to. Other than that, if you didn't fall asleep during the mining segment, thank you very much. If you enjoyed yourself during the segments I took part in, well, you got class.
I make so
likely,
much more money than you.
Anyway,
right
my name's
now,
IcyCaress. I'm basically done. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. You guys take it away.
All right. Most likely we're gonna be hopefully every Saturday or Sunday we're gonna throw out a podcast. Gonna give you updates on what's happening, what's new, what we're doing, and hopefully we're gonna be around a long, long time. And Dranoxia just joined us, and just in time for us to leave. Thank you, everybody. Easy for your final call.
Later, y'all. Again, if you have questions,
Later,
come check us out. Come and check us out on YouTube, Facebook, and obviously Twitch. I'll post these videos up after we get submitted. And where else are we? Where are we?
We have
Discord.
Yeah,
Twitter.
we have Twitch. We have a Twitter. We
don't have a
YouTube.
Discord yet. We're using
And a Facebook.
Random.
Use my Discord. Use my Discord.
We actually might have to create a room somewhere, just a dark room in the back where we can do our business, our deals.
You don't want to be in my room because it's really sticky.
So wow. Anyway, thank Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We'll see you next week. And, yes, we do want to do some gaming this week. If y'all got ideas what we can play, that would be awesome, too. But,
yes.
yeah.
Or if there you have any suggestions for mining or watching anime, send them our way. We'll let you know if we've already watched them, or we'll let you know if we're going to watch them.
We haven't. Thanks, everybody. You have a great evening. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.